All right, I'm Chandra. I'm here with Rhett, and I'm gonna start lunging him over more complex obstacles. So I got the hay bales out, and I'm just gonna have him start going over that. So I'm just gonna move him without eating the hay, nope, to the side, and then I'm gonna kind of get him like a running start and send him over the opposite side. Yep. So he already went over it, over a pole. So now he's ready for something a little bit more difficult. And I just laid these on the side so they're not as tall as they could be. So get over, have him trot. Trot. That was very graceful. All right, let's try again. I'm gonna bend him a little bit more so he's straighter. There we go, that was very nice. So I'm just gonna yield him, have him stop. I'm just gonna give him a minute and then send him the other way. So that was very nice. So you gotta get him a little bit of like impulsion, a little bit faster before you get there so they have momentum to get over it. And then you just wanna keep the track. So like the first time he kind of went out, so I wanna just back up a little bit so my rope's shorter and then he gets the straight track right to it. So I'm gonna have him walk over here so I can get him a good start to go the other way. So I'm gonna yield him. No, we're not going that way. And have him have a good start to go the opposite way. Trot. See where my track's at. Good. And so I clocked right when he went over the jump. It wasn't as nice a jump as the first one, but I want him to think positive things when he goes over it. So I'm gonna have him do it again, see if he will do it a little bit fancier jump than that one. He wasn't going quite fast enough. All right. Trot. Okay, that was really graceful. I think the click distracted him a little bit because he was like, oh, food, and didn't realize he needed to get his back legs over it. All right, let's try that again. A little bit faster. Trot. And now he's not even gonna try that much. Put them a little closer together. Okay. So we'll try again. He didn't really jump, so I didn't reward him over it. Trot. Whoop. Trot. Yeah, he's kind of over it. Okay. So I'm gonna send him, see if he'll be a little bit more jump over it going the opposite way. But that happens once you get them used to the obstacle. They just are like, when it's scary, they'll give you a big jump, but I want him to be nice and relaxed with it. Trot. Speed him up a little. Good. That was a better effort, kind of. So just clocked when he went over it, so I'm telling him he wants to go eat it. No. So I'm telling him what he did right then was what I wanted, and then I just bend him to a stop when he's done, so he's not thinking run, 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 and continue to run. He's thinking, oh, jumping's good, and then I stop. So he continues to go forward and jump relax. So now I'm gonna tip him up, make him a little bit taller. Don't eat the jumps. Back. All right. So I'm going to send him off the other way. Trot. So graceful. He knows they're nice and soft, so he's just like, pushing his legs through it. So I'm just going to have him go the opposite way because I think he's kind of like, the newness has worn off, so he's just putting in the least amount of effort as possible. So slide my hand down, bend him, and just hold that until he yields his hindquarters, and I'll release. Trot. So a little faster. Yeah, he's got that figured out. Okay, so I'm going to try and make him a little bit scarier and then put a tarp over it. All right, so now I just kind of put it just to begin with on one part, so I just put it right in the center so the whole thing's not covered, so he kind of associates it like, oh, it's the same jump, just one thing is different. We'll see if he's a little worried about this back. No, come on. Send him the other way so he has a little bit of a running start. Nope, just take it out. Okay. So I'm just going to cover it all the way up. So he doesn't think that's scary. I thought he might think that would be scary. All right, I'm going to send him from the other way. So just get him in position here. Nope, you're not going over it. Nope. And just tuck it in so it doesn't get caught on him. Trot. Speed him up a little. Good, that was a nice jump. So I clucked when he went over it. And he comes back for his reward. So that was a nice effort, so I'm just going to end him on that. But I'm just kind of mixing things up and trying to do some just different kinds of jumps since I don't have any like actual jumps made. So you can just kind of mix up with the tarp. I was hoping he'd be a little bit more afraid of the tarp, but just having them do it over a few times while you're on the ground will help them build like some confidence up. And then once you're ready to ride them over it, they'll be a lot better and a lot calmer about it. So it's just building like a good experience from the ground first.